Praise be to the Lord, the God of Israel, because he has come to his people to redeem them. He has lifted up the horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David, as he said through his prophets of long ago. Salvation from our enemies and from the hand of those who hate us, to show mercy to our ancestors and to remember his holy covenant, which he swore to our father Abraham, to rescue us from the hand of our enemies and to enable us to serve him without fear in holiness and righteousness, all before him all the days of our life. And you, my child, will be called a prophet of the Most High, for you will go on before him, before the Lord, to prepare the way for him, to give the people the knowledge of salvation through the forgiveness of their sins, because of the tender mercy of our God, by which the rising sun will come down to us from heaven, to shine on those living in darkness and in the shadow of death, to guide our feet in the path of peace. I hope you've enjoyed this program. This came to us about a year ago. I was telling my friend and pastor Jim Miller about an experience where I did a first-person sermon for a Christmas Eve service, and it was on Joseph. I was playing the part of Joseph. And I got on the stage, took a deep breath to start my monologue, and I sucked in a little bit of the fur from the fake beard that I was wearing. And I could not talk. And it just ruined the whole experience. And Jim said, "Oh, it was a sad thing that you weren't doing Zechariah." And it just gave me this idea that maybe this would be a way to think about the Christmas story and some of the stories in it in a different way. Think about Zechariah, and all 9 months, he was amazed at what God was doing, and he couldn't say anything. And then in Luke chapter 1, we have his song recorded, that when he got his voice, at the moment that he wrote down, his name is John, he gave his song, praising the Lord, the God of Israel, for his tender mercies and his forgiveness, because he sent his Son. He has come down to visit us and redeem us, to teach us the forgiveness of sins, and so that we can walk before him in holiness and righteousness and peace. What a beautiful story. And, it just reminds me that probably Zechariah wasn't thinking about, this is the way my life is going to go. And it wasn't all easy either. Remember, John gave his life for his message. Just like that Christmas Eve long ago when I couldn't give my talk, that didn't go the way that I wanted it to. But I guess everybody remembers it now. Everybody who was there, this is something you don't forget easily. But it also brought up another idea, what we do here tonight. It's just a reminder that Jesus didn't come into this world because it's a perfect world. He came into the world where kings were willing to kill babies to try and maintain their throne forever. Came to a place where we're all sinners, and we may feel like failures, in a world where we face illness, financial ruin sometimes, where we face relationships breaking, where the ones that love us sometimes fail us. That's the world that we live in, but Christ came for that world. And the story is not that he came and made everything perfect now. One day he will come and make everything perfect. But the story is that he came to this world to prepare us so that we could have peace within us. And one day he will come and finish the work, and we will be prepared to live in that perfect world. It's wonderful that we have a God who can take the difficult things and make them holy and good. We're about to sing the song Silent Night. Let me tell you the story of a little church in Bavaria that they were not a wealthy area. The people were suffering quite a bit, and yet they were very blessed that every year they would have a Christmas Eve service, and their church had a pump organ, and they were used to singing the beautiful songs of Christmas. And they were getting ready for it. And the pastor was Joseph Moore, and his organist came to him on Christmas Eve and told him, the organ is not working. The mice have chewed through the bellows, and the organ won't make a sound. That was Franz Gruber, local school teacher and organist. And so Joseph said, I don't know what we're going to do. Everybody's expecting music. And then he remembered 2 years before, in 1816, he had written a poem, and he handed it to Franz, and he said, Franz, can you put this to music and play it on guitar? He thought, if there's new music, that maybe that could make up somewhat for not having a beautiful, full-sounding organ and just having one guitar. And so Franz went home, and he did. He put it to music. And they came that night, and Franz sang tenor, Joseph sang bass, Franz played the guitar, and for the first time they sang and taught the congregation to sing, Silent Night, Holy Night. I'm sure Joseph didn't think, well, the mice ate the organ. Isn't that a wonderful thing? God's going to do something beautiful with this. But God did. As we sing this, let's remember that God takes the difficulties of our life and turns them into something beautiful.